his job after being charged with sexual assault. Kyle Harris had been employed with the sheriff's office since 2017, was terminated today. Harris was placed on paid administrative leave while the investigation was on.
What's up, Royals? I'm yours truly, King Chris. Welcome back to the conversation. This conversation takes us to North Carolina. Let's get into it. A female inmate, 21 years old, who identified as a female, alerted authorities on May the 20th that she was sexually assaulted by an employee. Transgender inmates are housed in Mecklenburg County Detention Center based on their genitalia.
I'm very disappointed. I'm very upset.
Mecklenburg County Sheriff Gary McFadden spoke to WCCB News just hours after his now former employee, Kyle Harris, was arrested and charged with 7 counts of sexual assault involving an inmate.
Well, I actually saw this officer with the other officers that night doing shift change. So at that evening, I had spoke to that group of officers about professionalism, about the safeties of the facility, and what I expect of them. So I'm very disappointed. Well, when we heard the allegation, we started the beginning of the investigation, and then we called Charlotte Mecklenburg Police Department to continue the investigation. So we cooperated with them.
The inmate is 21 years old, transgender, and identifies as female. She alerted authorities about the alleged assault on May 20th. Harris was placed on leave hours later.
Well, she was transgender, and then she was moved to another facility. The first day, we did suspend him until the investigation came to a head today. And of course, after we heard that they were going to arrest him, we actually terminated the officer.
Transgender inmates are housed in the Mecklenburg County Detention Center based on their genitalia. We asked Sheriff McFadden about what safety protocols are in place to protect them.
They are secured areas, but you have to understand, even if they're a secured area, our staff has to operate within those areas. Do we have to look at how this happened? Yes. Are we made to adjust some things to prevent this to happen in the future? Of course. And that's what we're going to do. I have many members in the community, the LBG community, and they're going to ask me questions, and they're going to make sure that I do my job, and I'm going to do my job.
So, my heart goes out to this transgender inmate or person, and I hope that he gets his day in court, and I hope he stays behind bars when he gets his day in court, because that's where he needs to be. That's where he needs to be. And under North Carolina law, second-degree sexual offense is a felony involving a sex act against a person's will, or if a person has a mental disability or physical helplessness. So that will apply to that whole entire case, and that should put him exactly where he should be. Exactly where he should be. And it is sad to say that transgender people are sexually assaulted and killed every single day, and their stories are untold. Their stories are unheard of because of their sexual identity. And that's unfair. And that's unfair to them. Over 350 transgender people was killed in 2020. And since then, since last year, it's a total of 331 transgender people has been killed. And they are constantly sexual harassed. They're constantly mistreated because of their identity. And a lot of times, their stories go untold because they don't tell their stories, because they fear of telling their stories, and they know that no one really cares about their stories. And on November the 20th each year, it is a global celebration for the memory of the ones that have lost their life, that has been killed. And the youngest person to be killed out of that 331 of transgender is 15 years of age. Something has to be done. Their stories got to be told. Whether we agree or disagree, no one's life deserves to be taken. Whether we agree or disagree, no one deserves to be sexual assault. Royals, that is your conversation. Meet me below in the comments and let me know what you think. Until we meet again, my black and brown skinned people and everyone else, I love you guys so much. Remember, stay up, never down. May God bless.